Yo, what is up? It is October 31st. Happy Halloween! And yes, I know what you're thinking. God damn, I'm hot. Oh, my dog wants to bark. I just started. That's okay. Yeah, it's October 31st, and we just got back from our walk on day number 305. The streak continues, and we are blasting it out of the water. So that brings us to like 1,100 and I don't know, 28, 30, somewhere in there, miles on the year. So absolutely crushing it. Look at this. Look at this furry creature. You see this? You're not seeing this. You're seeing some of it. So yeah, we are still crushing the streak. We're still doing real good. And, October was a fairly decent month to us. I think there's a lot of things that kind of went into it. And I know the last kind of few months have been kind of a little bit of a struggle. I was really having a hard time trying to break that like 300-pound threshold. And I'm happy to say this month we did it. Blasted it out of the water. We started the month about 303, and the weigh-in we're going to go off of was this last Monday. That was 295. So that puts us down about 8 pounds through the month of October, which is, about on pace for what we're looking for. So definitely happy with that. I feel like overall throughout the month, I feel like the first half of the month I was really struggling kind of hard. I was still like over that 300 threshold. I was dipping below it and kind of going back up, back down, back up, back down. And the second half of the month, I blew past it. And like I was saying, I kind of had that struggle for the last like month or two as well. I haven't really been losing a whole lot of weight. And I think a lot of that was, there was a big mental barrier in my head at that 300-pound mark. Don't mean to get like too into it, but I've had some struggles in my life. And when I was in high school, I was having issues with my weight and stuff, and I remember telling myself that once I went over that 300-pound mark that I wasn't going to exist anymore. And thankfully that wasn't the case, but it kind of was the case, because after I hit that mark, I feel like I kind of shut down and my life kind of was no longer in my control. I was just kind of doing autopilot, going through the motions. So for me to get back to that mark, it was kind of like a weird, like getting back into that, it's like a feeling of like, for me to go back under to like 300 pounds is like for me to go back to a point in my life where like I felt like I was in control, which is a really hard thing mentally to do, but also it's a really good thing because I'm in control. It's like I got it back. Like, I don't know. It's a struggle, and I'm back down, and I don't really plan on ever going back up to that. And, mentally I've been doing good, feeling good, and, I feel like my future is in my hands now, so I'm really, really happy with that. And like I said, I think the weight loss has been helping a lot with that, and to try to get past, that mental barrier. Like, it was tough, and it was, it was a long struggle, but like I said, I'm happy this month. I'm finally past it, and truthfully, I feel like getting past that barrier has been really good for me, because I feel like once I pass that threshold, like, I've been absolutely crushing it. Like, I feel like I've been able to just like eat better, eat clean. Like, I feel like the second half of October, like, I absolutely just crushed everything. Like, I've just been doing really, really well, not having those days where I just slip up and, eat a sleeve of Oreos or whatever. Like, not saying that like that's not okay sometimes, but it's just like I felt like that was more frequent and whatever. And now I'm like, it's like I'm in control and it's not like it's, I don't know, really happy about that. So overall, October's been a great month. 8 pounds is pretty much on par. The, streak we continued. This was actually probably the easiest month for me in a while with the streak continuing. Like, I just, I didn't have any days that were like, oh, something else is taking me away and made it an issue. So I was able to do my walks and whatnot every day without issue. I think part of the side of things too is winter is here. So or fall, whatever. It's cold outside and I love the cold. I'm very much a fan of the cold as opposed to the heat. And so I feel like there's also a little bit more in play right now that going on a walk outside when it's cold, it's I think my body's probably burning a little bit more calories trying to just stay warm, and I don't know. So maybe that's what's going on. That's making the weight loss a little easier, feel a little easier. And I don't know. It could also be just that's what I prefer. I'd rather be cold than hot. And I don't know. It's getting warm, cozy clothes and stuff. It's it feels so much better than being, I don't know, hot and can't peel your skin off because you're too hot. So I don't know. I feel like my eyes have been closed this whole time. It's weird. I'll try to keep my eyes open. But yeah, so maybe that's going into effect a little bit, and I'm actually totally okay with that. So I'm hoping the next few months we're gonna absolutely crush it. It's crazy to think there's only 2 months left this year. We got 10 months down already, and we're just absolutely blasting it. And yeah, I don't know. Overall, October's been a pretty good month. I'll do a little bit of fun for you guys. I didn't really lift a whole lot this month, but I don't know. I just in a general sense, I don't know if I can do this stuff, but or at all. I don't know. Still nowhere on the pull up, but that's okay. Yeah, we got 2 months left. We're gonna crush it. Ooh. Oh. Bye.